Alright, we're starting in just 1 second. Just sharing to a couple of different groups. Alright, hello everybody. Sorry, I was just sharing it to a couple of different groups real quickly. So I'm going to get back into the game that I was playing. So I'm just about to get to the first gym stage. By the way, the Redskins are losing. I'll pull up my face cam, and I'll also showcase the current score in the game. So I'll be talking about the game as well, both the Redskins game and this Pokemon game. So if anyone has any questions or wants to talk to me, they can always do it over on the Twitch channel. The link is in the description down below. And so yeah, I thought I'd get some Pokemon in while my son is sleeping. Let's see here, when he wakes up, I'll probably have to go. But anyway, the Redskins have been disappointing this season, so I thought that I'd play a little bit of Pokemon while I watched it. I'll definitely give updates as the game goes on. They're sort of my two passions between playing Pokemon and watching the Redskins. So the Jets did score a touchdown on their opening drive, but they missed the extra point. So the Redskins have the ball now. They're in sort of the 35-yard line, their 35-yard line, and just had an incomplete pass, and so they're going to have to punt. Alright, so I've been traveling all around this new Galar region. I played for about 4.5 hours. I was originally going to show the beginning of it, but I felt like I should just play through the beginning and a lot of dialogue and things like that. So we're going to pick it up right here, where my next objective is to try to find the first gym. And so I said, alright. So this is the champion. His name is Leon, and his younger brother is your rival. And so I got a piece of charcoal, which I can use as an item. So it can boost the power of fire type moves. You can take this lift up here to the next part of the city. So this city is pretty cool. So it's after you go to the wild area. I'll show you guys the wild area real quickly because it was really fun. So this is a really neat city. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Sword playthrough. So over here is where you can charge up your Pokemon. It's a Pokemon Center, just like in previous games. But the thing that makes it unique compared to other games is this area over here. So I'm going to head over to the wild area just for a second, just to show you guys around. So again, I've played about 4.5 hours so far. So you can see that weather is in the game. You can also look around in all the different directions. These things over here are these giant raid battles, which I'll definitely do with friends a little bit later. You can also go to the water, and you can fish for stuff. So there's spots over here. Also, you'll see that Pokemon run out at you now in the wild. So it's a lot more like Pokemon Let's Go in that regard. So this Beware is following me. I'll just show you a little bit of the battle animation real quickly. I'm sorry, it's a Snuffle. It's the pre-evolution of a Beware. So this is our starter. I've already evolved it up. And so it's on its second stage right now. They're called a Reboot. Anyway, I was come up with fun nicknames for my starter. So he's getting this fire bun. So, yeah, I forgot that that fighting type move would not do very much. So let's do a fighting type move right back at him. So double kick, kick for 2, it's super effective. At this point, I could probably catch the Pokemon or knock it out. I already have one of these, but you know, I'll just show you guys the catching animation. Alright, so the Redskins game is back from commercial break. Again, I've added a scoreboard down below, so if you want to know what the current score is in that game, hopefully I'm pulling it from their website. But anyway, so if you catch stuff, you gain experience in this game as well, which is really cool. I'm not going to give a nickname to this guy. I want to send him to the box. So anyway, you can look around. There's a lot of cool stuff to do. It's a really beautiful open world. Each one of these grass patches has different things, different types of Pokemon in it. I've been sitting here collecting a lot of Pokemon at this point, so I'll show you a couple of them that I've gotten. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's X button. So Pokemon. This is my current team. I'll show you from their moves point of view. So this is a Yamper, it's an electric dog. This is a Corvisquire, so I've already evolved this one as well. It's the middle evolution. I'm trying to get to a Corviknight, which is really good. The Jets do an end around sweep, but doesn't get very far on first down for them. I moved my Mew over from my Pokeball, so I love these Pokeballs that you can get. And inside of them it comes a Mew, and that's really awesome. I transferred one into my Let's Go. My wife hadn't transferred hers yet, so I brought Mew into this. And that's kind of going to be the story of our playthrough. I'm going to play it through kind of from Mew's perspective, because it's kind of cool that a mythical will take a journey through this whole entire game. So I'm going to keep Mew. Oh, fumble by the Jets, recovered by the Jets on 2nd and 8. So I'm going to do it from Mew's perspective, in the sense that I'm never going to swap him out of my team. Him and my starter will always stay on. The rest of them can come and go. Choodle actually evolves into this awesome thing called a Dreadnought, I think. It's a water-type Pokemon. I'll show you its moves. And then we've got an Onix as well. So there's a bunch of other stuff in my box as well. I'll show you some of those. That did not work. There we go. So I've got a Wooloo, a Hoot, a Meowth that you actually get in the game when you connect to the internet for the very first time. It is one of the Meowths that can actually change forms when you go into these giant battles. A Zigzagoon, a Nickit, which is actually a pretty cool Pokemon I've used in the past. A Grubbin, which turns into the final evolution and becomes a Vikavolt. Another Hoot. One of those is actually from one of the Max Raid battles. And a Pidove, another Zigzagoon, a Vanillite, a Swinub, and these are one of the new Pokemon, a Squirtle. There's one of the Snuffles, Blipbug, a Mudbray, an Eevee. So if you have the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu save data, they'll give you a Pikachu or an Eevee that can be Gigantamaxed. And then a Vulpix, Goldeen, Wingull. It's a Ninjask. It's a pretty rare Pokemon that I found in the wild area. I found a Quagsire in there as well. You can see there's just a ton of stuff in that open area. I love this Pancham guy. He looks awesome. I found this Tyrogue earlier today. And there's the Snuffle that we just caught. So now you guys have been caught up to date pretty much. You You can go camping out here. You can make food for the Pokemon. So we'll do some of that stuff as part of our Pokemon Tuesdays. Um, so I thought that would be fun every Tuesday to do a little bit of a stream. So I'll try to do that after my son goes to sleep. So we're now going into the city. I'm going to temporarily take off my face cam for a second. But we'll come back to the face cam in this. So this guy's very memeable. He's been talked about a lot. People think there's going to be a lot of cosplayers. His name is Mr. Pokeball. So this is our rival, Hop. Sorry, I haven't eaten my lunch yet, so I'm eating real quickly while I go through some of just this general tech stuff. So we've previously gotten an endorsement from the champion, so this should be no problem getting our endorsement. Oh, it's the first time. Okay, so now we get to choose our uniform number. So my last name is Gross. One of my lucky numbers have always been 144, and you have to do a 3-digit number. So I'm going to just do that. So that way, actually, the back of it, so my name is Robbie, and the back of my jersey would have Gross on it, which I think is kind of funny. So it's a play on numbers. A dozen is a gross if you didn't know that. So it's a term that's older, so not necessarily people know about that now, but it's kind of a fun thing that's been in my family for a long time. Oh, cool. There's a hotel. Fancy digs. Interesting. Oh, okay. So we have to wait a little bit. This city is really awesome looking, though. Oh, there's the inn. Interesting. What is this then? It's a statue of a hero who once saved the Gala region. Yeah, let's do the short version. Long ago, a great black storm over the Gala region. People called this the darkest day. The land was assaulted by giant Pokemon. They were defeated by a single young hero, being a sword and shield. Statue is to depict them. Okay, got it. All right. So looking for that hero. I have a random guess that it might be us. They want to battle me? Alright, let's see what they got. So the Jets are 2nd and 10. They have the ball. They're up 6-0. Tickets for this game were crazy low. I've seen $15 for the bottom bowl, but I'm excited. A lot of people who can't usually get to afford to go to some of these games are getting to go today. So I hope they get a Redskins victory. We've only had one all season. Good stop on 2nd down. They've gained about 5 yards. Alright, let's use, it's a normal type of Pokemon, so we're going to just use a double kick. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm just finishing my lunch. Hopefully the audio is a little better. I'm using a different microphone. Well, we'll definitely check it out on the playback. This is kind of a little bit of a test stream, just to see, how different things work. So, again, we're brought to you by Sports on the Hill podcast. If you want to pick up this awesome pillow, it's really kind of a cool thing. District of Champions, and showcases all the teams that have won over the last 2 years. It helps support our podcast. So there you go. So that'll be up here. Cool. Anyway, so you can go check that out. SportsOTHP.com or WeaponGames.com has all of the links. Get the pillow. You can get cases for your phone. Lots of other cool stuff. So, just a short little plug. Now let's get back into playing a little bit. Cool. I didn't realize I got a follow. Thank you, Manny. So, I didn't see that earlier. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that anyone would come into the Twitch stream, so that's very cool. So, I appreciate the follow. Anyone who's watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, if you could come by and give it a follow or just view it for a little bit, it'll help me get to an affiliate, and then I can get cool things like emotes and stuff like that and grow the Twitch community. No big deal if you can't. If you don't have Twitch, it's fine. But if you do, that'd be really awesome. So thanks to Manny for doing that. I really appreciate that tremendously. All right, we got a little bit of money, which is good because I had spent a lot of my money on Pokeballs. All right. Okay, so there's a bunch of different guys here. So it looks like they're all going to challenge me, which is fine because I'm not really that scared of any of these Team Yell members. I do like the look of them, though. They are pretty cool. Quick attack, but just use my Ember. And we'll do a quick attack ourselves. That should knock it out before it gets... There you go. So once again, the speed stat is important. It's how it decides who does their attack first. So we got some guys leveling up. I defeated this guy. Gotta get a little bit more money. Jets just made a huge first down. Redskins looking terrible, per usual. Both these teams have been pretty bad this year. It's a battle of a 1-8 Redskins and a 2-7 Jets. So my personal belief is tank and try to get the best draft pick. But I know that you want a winning culture. So we'll see how that happens, you know. But, oh, nice sack by the Redskins on first and goal by my favorite player, Ryan Kerrigan. So I always like it when he does well. Sneaking in some Pokemon battles. Ah, nice. So we'll have our first 2-on-2. Hop healed our Pokemon. Alright, you can hear victory, blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Ah, so this is like our first 2-on-2 battle. I think it's funny that Hop has a Wooloo. He has a couple other Pokemon too, but yeah, my son's making some noise. So we'll see how long I get this stream for. But either way, it'll be a fun little test to see how this all works out. I wanted to see what would happen if it could have a scoreboard and interactive graphics and stuff like that. I even made it so that it could flip screens like this. So if I wanted to show more of a full screen view, we could do that. I'm also going to work on trying to get a stream PC in here, hopefully in the next week or so, and run that through my man cave, my awesome setup in here. Then I'll have 3 big screens, and I'll have a separate mic set up, and hopefully use it through Ethernet, have better internet access. So I'm hoping that the signal quality is okay. I know that this is an older Mac, and so it's stuttering a little bit, so sorry about that, but we'll try to work on increasing that over the next couple of weeks as well as we get up to my birthday. So when I'm able to do this in 2020, when I start these streams, full time every Tuesday on my website webandgames.com, you'll see more of that. So. All right. Well, that was Team Meow. Interesting. So they all are fans of Marnie. They're like hooligans. Marty's got these fans, so their team yell. So it's kind of like a team rocket in this game. Alright, second down and goal. He tried to run. Nobody was open. He was trying to run in and out of the pocket to try to hopefully get somebody to come open, but good defense by the Redskins on the goal line to stick with their man and defend that well. Interesting. Alright, let's go see. Is this our room? Sorry about that. I'm so confused. How do I know what room is mine? Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you for helping us out, blah, blah, blah. You're pleasant stay with us, sleep well. Nice. Oh, come on. So, Jets made a field goal, but they ran into the kicker, so it's half the distance to the goal yard line, and points come off, but they get a first down, which is disappointing because, you know, maybe holding them to 9 there would have been big, but oh well. This is why I'm playing Pokemon. It made me feel better about the lowly Redskins. And I was a season ticket holder for years. Like, die-hard Redskins. Redskins were always my favorite team, and it's kind of painful to watch at this point. I just don't. I don't know anymore. So anyway, back to first and goal now from the 6-yard line. This guy's gonna escort me to a gym. Trying to see if that sounds better. You can hear more of the game music and still more of me. I'm trying out different positions of the mic. Alright, so the Jets had a pretty good route where they had a guy come across that drew a guy off of the guy that was coming through the back, and it's a touchdown. So now we'll see what they do, if they just go for the extra point again. Yeah, they will. So they're up 12-0. We'll see what the extra point does. this is like almost every other game. You have to win 8 gyms, but it's going to be a little bit different this time because each game, Sword and Shield, have different gym leaders. Alright, we're going to meet them right now. For the ones for Sword. This is the game that I'm playing. Alright. The Jets made the extra point, by the way. It's 13-0. The Redskins have the ball back. And this is him wishing us good luck. Okay, gotta take Route 3. Alright. Gotta go left. Alright. So that's cool. Everyone's wishing us well. So let's just see right here. So now if we go to our town map, we should be able to fly back to previous cities. Oh, what an incredible catch there. The Redskins just threw a beautiful deep ball. And, is Terry McLaurin who caught it? Yep, it is. He's fantastic. Oh, there's a flag on the play. They're saying that there's holding. And there's going to be a 15-yard penalty on top of it. Oh my god. Wow. So they're saying that there's a hold. Oh, there is a hold on that. Yikes. Alright, so you can, I think, fly back to our initial city. Oh, that's cool. So we can fly back over here. We can fly back to the meetup spot. Go all the way back to the very beginning. Alright, cool. So these are fly taxi points now that we can see. You can even fly within the same city. That's interesting. I did not know that. Alright. Alright. My rival wants to battle me. Shocking. I'm trying to, I'll be trying to level up my Mew soon, but the first gym, I believe, is grass, so I'm trying to get my fire starter as high as I can so I can just knock it out really easily. Wow, it's first and 25, so it looks like they had the holding call and a personal foul afterwards. Because he was trying to demonstrate that I think he took off his helmet, but he was like, well, then he took off the helmet, and that's against the rules, so that sucks. Yikes. Almost a sack in the end zone, but he smartly threw it away, so it's going to be 3rd and 28. Man, it's a tough start for the Redskins. I needed to actually add the charcoal to him so his fire attacks do more damage. I forgot the chairman to give him that. But we'll see. I'll just use Chew Anderson. Alright, 3rd and 28. Let's see what they got. I don't have a lot of faith. We're way backed up. We're on our own 4-yard line. 3rd down conversions were already 0 for 2. They do a short pass and try almost like a screenplay. They get past the 10-yard line, but not a whole lot. So Gus will get the ball back. Bad start for the Redskins. Ooh, Flame Charge is a really good move. So quick attack does 40 power and damage, and tackle does 40 as well. But it's a move that always goes first. I don't know. I feel like tackle is worse than quick attack. So what's cool is in this game you can relearn old moves at any time by going to one of the Pokemon centers, which is really cool. Oh man! All right, let's see. Flame Charge. Nice. So it's gonna know Curse now, which is a cool ghost move. I'm gonna take away Rock Polish. Alright, I may have to call it, and my son just woke up, so let me beat this guy real fast. Let's see what this move does. 50 damage, and it raises your speed stat. This is why I got quick attack, because it's a very fast moving attack. So if you just need to take out Pokemon out. Alright, so we beat Hop, and I'm just going to heal my Pokemon real quickly. We're probably going to save it. So, my son just woke up, so I'm going to have to go see him. Let me give this guy... Where do they keep the held items? Oh, there it is. Give it to a Pokemon. Nice. So now it'll up its fire attacks when it does that. Cool. You just save. Well, thanks for joining me for a bit of my journey. You got to see a quarter of the Redskins. I'm gonna watch some Redskins with my son. Now, make sure that you tune in to Sports on the Hill podcast on Monday. We're gonna be talking about the incredible Capitals come from behind victory yesterday. They've now won 5 in a row, overtime games or later on the road, which is, I believe, a franchise best. So that's pretty cool. A lot of games went to overtime last week. We actually lost the one that was at home. It was 2-2, which if we go back to last Monday's show is what I predicted we would do. But they were able to get 5 points instead of 4, so I'll take that, so it's even a little better. So we got 5 out of 8 possible points. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the up and down week for the Wizards. We'll talk about this Redskins game. I'm sure Carol will do a post-game show. I'm sorry that the pre-game show didn't show up on Facebook correctly, but hopefully the post-game will. I'll definitely make sure that I share that around. And then just as a reminder, as you see down below, Pokemon Tuesdays, every Tuesday on this Web and Games platform and also on Twitch TV. All the links are down below. We will be doing a Pokemon stream, and we'll continue our journey. I am going to continue to play offline whenever I have an opportunity. But hopefully on Tuesday we'll be able to do that grass gym. I'll try to get my way there offline so we can do that as part of our Tuesday stream. Thanks for everyone who's tuning in. Hopefully the Redskins find a way to come back in this game. The Redskins just were able to intercept the ball as we were talking right then. So that's great. And just a big interception for the Redskins because the Jets looked like they were going to march down the field one more time, so maybe that's the momentum change that they need. There's 10:31 left in the second quarter here. The Redskins will actually get the ball on the 16-yard line, so we'll see what they can do with this. A good run on first down, gain of 5 yards. So I'm also wanted to let people know, make sure you get the District of Champions gear. The link for that is also down below. We designed different posters and images, highlighting the different capitals and mystics. You can see this is the pillow here. I really love it. On the back it has our podcast information, so it's a really comfortable pillow. I actually fell asleep on it last night while I was watching some sports, so highly recommend that pillow as well. So again, Monday we got lots of sports. We'll talk Redskins, Wizards, and Capitals, and then on Tuesday we'll have our Pokemon Tuesdays. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I really appreciate all the support that we've been getting for all this different stuff. And if you are on Twitch and you're checking this out after the fact, make sure to give me a follow. It'll help me out as I do these Pokemon streams on Tuesdays, and I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon. And have a good rest of your afternoon and weekend. And let's go Redskins. And hope you're enjoying Pokemon Sword and Shield if you're playing. We'll talk to you guys soon.